Yellow. Is my mic working now? Is my mic working now? Is my mic working? Hello, hello. Let's see if
you lie on
the stream will work now.
The heartbeat of the world.
By the way, for those watching, thank you. I don't know why you're here. This is a test stream. I'm just trying to see if my audio and video is working because I've tried so many times now and it isn't recording my audio properly. And chat, if my voice is too loud compared to the game,
we're way behind schedule.
Just say so I can change it. But yeah, I'm not exactly gonna be playing
right here, right now.
story quests or anything like that, or like this doesn't have.
Next on the agenda.
This stream doesn't have any mission in mind. It's just me trying to test out how the sound how the audio sounds, my voice sounds compared to the game, because I'm planning on streaming God of War Ragnarok once it comes out in a few days. And if you are interested in any way, feel free to come back in a few days. I think in five days time. I can't remember if it comes out on the 8th or the 9th, but regardless, you will see it on my channel right away. Like once it goes online, it goes green. It's gonna be live on here. If you want to see, like, you know, a proper walkthrough of that game where it's not about like trying to be old PewDiePie, where it's just extremely loud and like screaming for no reason at all. If you want a normal stream, yeah, you can catch it on here in a few days. And if you are interested as well in some Call of Duty streams and or just gameplay without any commentary, because when I tried to record all of my past videos, and you can see them on my channel, I've had like 6 to 7 streams by now, and none of them have commentary, although I was talking all the time because my settings apparently was on mute. The broadcast settings, not on my PS5, which I'm using as my platform to play the games that I've been playing, but on my Twitch options, apparently the broadcast settings were set to mute, and now all of the past streams that I've done did not have any commentary in them. And even though I have no intentions on playing anything specific or showcasing anything specific on this stream, if you guys want, just put it in chat. If you want me to try out the Abyss or any specific boss,
next on the agenda,
I'm open to it if you want to see it. But right now I'm just trying out my audio mainly, like how it'll come out, how it balances out. But if you want some kind of background on my Genshin history, I guess, I've been playing this game since day 2, not day 1. I played because on day one my my game was just downloading. My internet was different back then. It was much slower, and I had to take like, I don't know, 4 hours or 3 hours just to finish. Maybe more, maybe 5 hours. I can't remember, but Genshin used to be like just 8 GB if I'm not mistaken.
Right now. Emerge.
And yet it still took me a few hours for it to finish. That's why I didn't get to play on the first day, especially since I still had classes back then. I was still a student, so I can't be on my game the whole time. And yeah, I've been playing this game since the second day it came out. And I've had a lot of breaks from this game actually. I didn't play this game, like, let's say, I'm not sure how many months it's been out exactly, but let's just say that it's been out for, since it's been out for more than 2 years now, let's say that it's been out for 26 months. Let's just say that as a hypothetical a span of time by which it has been out. And out of those 26 months, even though I've been playing since the second day, I only played maybe 13 months, 13 to 14 months out of those 26. I take a lot of breaks from this game because it's just not worth it to play this game every day, not even every week, just in my opinion, because there's a lot of I don't want to say it, but a lot of trash in it. Like, there's no real, like, right now, for a lot of people, the main thing that you like look at my world. Not everything has been opened yet, especially the desert part. I haven't played the Archon quests yet in Sumeru. The last Archon quests that I played was still in the chasm. That's how long I haven't touched this. Well, I touched this game a few times in the last few weeks, but mostly just random play times with my girlfriend. I don't really play this game anymore. It's very tiring, the amount of grinding that you have to do with every character that you get. And
We're way behind
to be
schedule.
honest, this would have been much more playable for me if the story was better and the characters were better. My issue with this game is that the characters cater to virgins. You heard me right.
Born of ice and
It's
frost.
for, like, you know, virgin simps, like, you know, where this, like, they pretty much have crushes on these characters and stuff like that. And the game feeds on that.
We're way
Like, just
behind
look
schedule.
at what's her name again? The armpit woman. The hydro armpit woman. What's her name again? I can't even remember what's her. You know what? I think I can see it from the quest. What is your name? Yelan. Bro, Yelan is such a thirst trap, bro. And so many people didn't even know about her. Because usually, you have characters that are already being hyped upon or hyped on, or, like, you know, people are waiting for certain characters months, 3 to 6 months even before they come out. And yet Yelan didn't even like before she even surfaced. What I mean is like before she surfaced, no one knew about her, no one liked her. But once she surfaced, bro, the armpit memes, the armpit thirst, it's crazy. It's crazy. People pulled her mainly for the armpit, for the, you know, and some for the gameplay.
We're way behind schedule.
And that's what this game feeds on. I mean, look at the characters. All of them are young adults. None of them are past 30. I mean, technically, the likes of Yae, A, even Zhongli, they have been alive for hundreds, maybe thousands of years, technically. But I mean, look at them, bro. He's handsome. He's like 28 or something. A is the thighs, the booba sword, man. Even the trailer and the promotion for A when she was about to come out was about her booba sword. Yeah, A. Look at that. Look at that costume. All legs, bro. All legs. And look at how many people did this ever since day one, and also the people who would make different female characters climb cliffs and just savor the sounds of their moans, especially Lisa. Bro, it's awful. That's why I'm not much of a fan of this game anymore, because the characters lack variance in personalities in character. They pretty much, like, there's maybe 3 or 4 personalities for each gender that they have here. Like, you have the aloof one, you have the sad boys for the guys. Like, they have very, very limited personalities. Like, you can, I think by now there's more than 20 characters in Genshin, but out of those 20 plus or 20 or more characters that they have in Genshin, bro, there's only like 3 or 4 personalities combined. They cater to simps, bro. I'm sorry. This was just supposed to be a test stream, not like a rant stream or a hating stream. I don't hate this game, man. It's just that,
Emerge.
like I said,
Right here.
I don't have much motivation to play this game because, again, the story nor the characters give me much reason to play. Like, I only play if there's a character that I've been looking forward to,
Next on
that
the
I like,
agenda.
or yeah, that's pretty much it actually. Or when my friends or my girlfriend like pretty much force me to play with them because they want to play with me, which is actually very infrequent now compared to like 2020 and early 2021, where they were literally just inviting me to play almost every day, if not every day, back
It
then.
is something of a luxury, but I love listening to the rain from the courtyard.
Look at that, bro. That's so boring. Courtyard. Look, I'm gonna give you an example. Like, her personality is like the aloof, or the very emotionally neutral one, and there's just so many other ones that are like that in this game. And then there's the very bright and sunny ones like Yoimiya, who was like a duplicate of the personality of others like Shangling, Yoimiya, you know, and the personality of A is just similar to the likes of Rosaria or something. and Yae is pretty much a duplicate of Lisa. They're both like you know the Ara Ara energy. Ara Ara. Ara Ara. Like they're the mommies. Along with Yelan, bro, there's like those three share the same personalities. They're all just the young ones, all in their 20s and stuff. It's so boring how they made the characters that way. I mean, it's successful in that people love the characters because again, it caters to simps, but ultimately they're not good characters. Maybe some, but yeah, man. Like for example, you have so many playable characters in here, but there's very like a select few that have actual stories or stories that are worthwhile or have meaning and stuff like that. Like Ito. Ito has a worthwhile story, but for the most part, these characters just are trash. With Ganyu, can you even remember anything about her? She has no personality. She has no personality, and her story is just like, if I'm not mistaken, she's half human, half adepti or adeptus. I can't remember which one is singular and plural. That's the whole story that she has, bro. Nothing else.
Illusion shattered.
With Xiao,
Right now.
he has nothing else
Right
except
here.
the fact that he's the yaksha of Zhongli. He's the sad boy loner yaksha. Nothing else, bro. She
We're
was
way behind
or
schedule.
he was my most awaited character back in like the early days of Genshin. There was this hype about Xiao. And then when he came out, and even more than a year after he came out, to this day, he barely has any kind of story to him. Although that's kind of his personality is kind of acceptable because of his backstory, but there's not enough story to him, and there's too many characters that are like him in terms of personality or traits.
We're way behind
Like for
schedule.
example, Kazuha and Heizo and like pretty much every small sad boy characters they have in this game, like they have the same personalities. They have the same like, you know, loner, I just want to cry in the corner kind of ways. A has a good story. She has a lot of like lore in this. And when I say story and lore,
Next
I
on
don't
the
mean
agenda.
including the webtoons or any kind of Wikipedia stuff. What I mean is what you get in the game. That doesn't require you to read through like hours and hours of articles that you would consider as lore just because it says that in 99 BC A ate some popsicles. Like bro, that's not enough. Especially if it's just some
We're way behind
some
schedule.
random paper you get by investigating.
good. I was just thinking
It's
that
not
the
enough,
silk
it's not a
flowers
story.
at the Feiyun Commerce Guild needed watering. The transport coordinators will probably moan about the muddy mountain roads again, though.
The story quests in this game is just
Oh,
not
the
not
sun's
good
out.
at all, bro.
When did that happen?
Like maybe let's say out of every 20 story quests, and when I say story quest, everything that falls under that category, like Archon quests
Next on
or
the
the
agenda.
character quest, the like for example Ganyu's story quest, Shao story quest, stuff like that. Bro, out of like maybe 20, like out of every 20 story quest, you will maybe get 3 good ones. That's it. The rest will be the same old boring trash. I mean, the events are mostly boring trash as well. Like one of the most recent ones with Razor and Klee. Bro, that was trash. There was no real story to it. Even the something something fest, it was trash, bro. I mean, chat, if you can give me something like a synopsis of what happened.
We're way behind schedule.
Especially since the amount of story and interaction that you get is so little for the time that you actually spend trying to go through that story. Like you would go through 5 minutes worth of dialogue and it's just 5 minutes of nothing. 5 minutes of meaningless conversation. It's trash.
We're way behind schedule.
It's too bulky of a story so far. The Archon quests, like the part with the chasm, bro. That was so useless. That was so that was so filler, bro. Because what I can recall right now from the chasm Archon quest thingy. First of all, when you discover the chasm mystery something, there's no bigger story to it, except that it's a mysterious cave or something. And then after that, you do the Black Knights thingy with Daneslave. I can't remember how you pronounce his name. And bro, nothing happened in that Archon quest. It was just about fighting random. I don't think they were called Fatui. The stronger ones. I can't remember what they're called, but that's the only thing that you did in that Archon quest. It was meaningless. They would hint at a few clues, but not even clues, just hints of what may be regarding your brother and Danes. That's it, bro. That's all that whole line of quest provided. It was trash. It was nothing. I can't even give you a lot of story quests that I actually liked and deemed good out of the many story quests that I've played so far. As I have mentioned prior, Ito and Ace quest, they were pretty good to me.
Next on the agenda.
But I can't even remember anything else that was good. Some would say Zhongli's was good regarding his friend. The other was she a goddess? I can't remember. But the salt thing, it was okay. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't necessarily good. And also the stories are also just so similar, bro. It's so bland. The stories like with Zhongli's story, it was about his best friend goddess who he lost from a time that is too long ago, and that he mourns her, and yet you have like a million other characters in here that has like the same story. Kazuha has that same story. A has that same story. Who was I just thinking just now? Shao has that same story about losing the Yakshas and blah 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 blah. Like, bro, have something.
Gather.
There is no escape. Right now. Emerge. Right now.
The premise of the game was pretty good. Like having a traveler from another world or dimension being separated from his or her brother or sister. Having Archons. Having the world building. But outside of that, bro, the stories have been trash. apparently, like I said, I haven't played the Sumeru story quest yet because I don't have the motivation to do so. But from what people have been saying, even my girlfriend, they've been saying that the Sumeru story quest has either been bad or boring. Like they also say that the conversations last too long, and it doesn't provide anything that you would be happy about, or like it has no meat in it.
Right here.
If that makes sense. I can't put it into words exactly. And even in the Genshin groups that I'm in, especially the big ones, you would see how a lot of the players would admit that they would just skip whenever there's dialogue or cutscenes or whatever, because it's just so not insignificant, but it's just trash. I can't find the right words to say, but it's just bloated, unnecessary, soulless. I don't know what else to say.
Solidify.
I'm about to end this stream. Sorry for the rant and everything, but this was just a test stream to test out the audio, mainly the video, how it comes out.
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also
And
fulfilling
yeah,
a
again,
contract.
if you're interested in something specific with Genshin, I will consider it. And if you are interested in Modern Warfare gameplay and Overwatch, I do play those and have played those and will play them again tomorrow and stream tomorrow. But the main thing that I'm here for again is not just the test stream of the audio, but to announce that I will be playing God of War Ragnarok when it comes out. Gonna stream it here so you can see for yourself if it's worth buying or not. And if you don't have the money to buy it, at least you can watch it and enjoy it vicariously. I know that there's not much reason to choose me over the other more popular streamers or YouTubers that you know of, the established ones like Radbrad and Jacksepticeye, but I urge you to try and consider me, because I think what I can provide is entertainment that is not like my as my description says, is not obnoxious and is of substance, I guess. I'm not saying that the other streamers are of no substance, but if that's what you're looking for, you can find it here as well. If you can't find it anywhere else, if you're having trouble finding more serious ones who actually have something to say and not just scream. Yeah, and that's it. Thank you for viewing, even though I wasn't expecting any viewers. Yeah.